All right, you ready to do this?
Yep.
All right. What do you want to do? You want to go first, or what you call it? Or this? Oh,
Introduce us and then introduce the album.
okay. Introduce us. Okay. Hey, man, this is all the part that nobody ever sees, so that's fine.
All right.
He's like, all right.
That's Fredo. I'm Martin.
No, he's like, all right, hold on. He's like, all right. Hello, and welcome for.
Bro,
Shush
don't
you.
sound so fucking happy.
Hello.
No.
And welcome for. God darn it.
Okay, what? Write it down. What are you
No.
to that? Well, I mean, this is gonna be an recurring thing.
Hello.
Hello.
And welcome to For Those About to Talk. He's like, I'm Fredo.
I'm Martin.
And today we're going to talk about the new Neurosis album.
What's the name of the album?
What is the name of the album?
God damn it. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this again.
I don't know. But I know that I don't know, and that's fine.
Oh shit.
Doesn't matter about the name, just matters how it makes you feel.
All right, you want to start it over? You do it one more time?
You can edit all this out.
Oh, okay, cool. Today we're going to be discussing, analyzing, and giving our thoughts on the most recent surprise album drop from Neurosis, An Undying Love for a Burning World. So, just breaking the ice on it. We both listened to the album. This is our thoughts and our opinions solely. We're not being endorsed and we're not being paid, and we're not. Basically, what we're going to say is genuinely how we feel about this album. So, Fredo, you want to go first?
Yes. All right. Neurosis is back. After 10 years. 10 years! And they brought Aaron Turner with them. That's awesome. What you call it? You know, right now we're living in a world where everything seems hopeless, and Neurosis drops this bad boy on us. A soundtrack for the end of the ride. Let's get into it. So the first track is We Are Torn Open.
Mm-hmm.
It's 53 seconds. In less than a minute, they basically tell you that your ego is a lie and punches you in the mouth. No, how's the family? Just media chaos. I love it.
It's when you listen to the lyrics and you hear Aaron Turner and the raw in the voice, and you hear what he's saying, it just basically it's him telling you how disassociated you are from reality, and basically kind of nails it, hits it like right on the head, in my opinion. But it definitely sets the tone for the remaining the rest of the album.
All right, track 2, Mirror Deep. This is where the groove starts. It's a funeral march where the guys in the casket still scream about the void. The drums, it's like they're hitting the floor with sledgehammers and rattles the shackles off your soul. It makes you want to stare at the wall until you realize there's no part of you left. It's ugly, heavy, and probably the most honest thing you'll hear all year.
It definitely Mirror Deep. My thoughts on it right away. Definitely one of the darker tunes on the album. Very sludgy. there are some pockets of, I guess you would say, calm, but outside of those pockets, you're looking at just classic Neurosis. I mean, it's a really, really good track. I actually consider that one of the banger tracks on the album. So it was a really, really good one. Really dark. Um, sludgy is probably the best way I could describe it.
Yeah.
Lots of sludge.
All right, track 3, First Red Rays. Supposedly, this is the first track that Aaron Turner brought to the band, and it definitely feels like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, starts like a dream, the kind where you realize all matter is merely energy condensed to a slow vibration, and then bam, the distortion kicks in. It's a nature documentary about a volcano eating a village. It's the dawn of a new consciousness, and it's loud as hell.
I mean, First Red Rays was probably one of my favorite tracks on this album. And I mean, spot on. This had so many hints of Aaron Turner. This is like, he left his imprint all over this track. It was very melodic, really moody interlude in the song. And you've got, it is one of the faster tracks on the album. When you think of Neurosis, you're thinking like this slow, consistent, constant grind, and this was actually a bit of a faster track. Um, and I'll say it, it's got hints of Aaron Turner's other bands in there. You've got hints of ISIS. I mean, hints of Red Sparrows. I mean, you name it, it's in there. Like there was definitely a lot more melodic. It was actually.
He's not in Red Sparrows.
Oh well, I mean, it definitely has that melodic vibe going on for it. Like it kind of caught me off guard, and that's probably why it's one of my favorite tracks on this album. And of course, it's got the classic Neurosis vibe, but it is a lot faster than some of the other tracks are. And I think it's really melodic. It's one of the more melodic tracks on that album.
It's a good song.
It's a good one.
Track 4, Blind. We're all walking around in the fog, and this track is the surgical removal of that blindfold. Feels like walking through wet cement while someone yells poetry at you. It's not a pop song. It's a soul cleansing.
When I heard Blind, I thought real melodic. It slows down from First Red Rays. One of their slower, more driving tracks. Very ISIS-y. And when I say that, you definitely note there's a very amped up amount of synth on there.
Well, yes, that's true, but I mean, I think more the reason more you hear the keyboards more is because of Steve Albini not being around, and of course having another engineer where probably more in the mix, keyboards are more up front now than they used to be, and that's not a bad thing though. Which I'm loving it. Like some of the synths on this album have that real like 70s kind of vibe going on, and I'm all for that. I'm digging it.
Yeah, I mean, and especially on Blind on that track, um, they really brought, like you said, they brought the keyboards and the synths up front. Um, Kind of curious of why that's one of the tracks where it's primarily like you see like more focus and emphasis on that. You don't really see that across all of the tracks. There's a few others on there, but it's not like the whole album.
That's true. Okay, track 5, Seething and Sacred. It's like watching a riot from a spaceship. Uh, you can feel Aaron Turner's influence all over this.
Mm-hmm.
Layers of noise that make your brain feel like it's being scrubbed with a wire brush. You see the chaos, you feel the pain, and you realize the fire is probably necessary.
This is another one of the tracks that I felt was very keyboard and synth I wouldn't say heavy, but there's more emphasis on it. It's more front and center. Um, but honestly, this is it with take classic Neurosis and then smash Aaron Turner into the mix, shake it up. I mean, this was another one of the banger tracks. I love this one.
I just love this whole album. Seriously,
It's a really good album. It really is.
Which called his first album without Steve Albini.
Mhm.
Sorry, and what you call it? The production. The guy who does the engineering on his name. I can't exactly remember his name. I just know he's also the guy in the band. And people are probably gonna kill me if I get pronounce this wrong. But Kowloon Walled City.
Mhm.
If you've never heard that band, they sound killer. Like
Yeah.
they have great guitar sounds, great drum sounds. So I'm not surprised that this album sounds amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually a really, really cool band. So if you haven't had a chance to check them out, Kowloon Walled City, it's definitely one of those that flies under the radar. It's a hidden gem, but
Also on a couple of releases on the Rotten Recordings, Neurosis' label.
So check them out. They're on Bandcamp. It's really good stuff.
Okay. Track 6.
Untethered.
Yeah. The shortest one
Mm-hmm.
at 4 minutes. He's like, some say a breather. I call it more as a tension builder. It's like being in the car with your wife and she's mad at you but won't tell you why. It's terrifying.
I honestly thought Untethered was, like you said, it was a great track, but it was just short. Like it was definitely the shortest out of all.
It is the shortest. Like
but I mean,
4 minutes.
It was great, and that intro is just epic. I love the intro to that one. That's even though it was the shortest song on the album. That's another one that I classified as a banger. Like I really enjoyed it. I just wish it was a little bit longer, but it was a really good track.
Okay, track 7. In the Waiting Hours.
Mm-hmm.
Classic Neurosis tribal drumming going on in here.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of sounds like a bunch of Vikings discovered synthesizers, realized we're all just a single consciousness experiencing life subjectively, and then got really, really, really depressed. That's not a bad thing,
though. It was a very moody, very, very moody track, and the vocal stylings reminded me very. I don't know if this is an adjective, sumaki, if you want to call it that, sumac. It threw off that vibe.
I remember listening to an interview with Steve Von Till with Aaron Turner, and he was talking about one of the things that they were fans of and they wanted to bring in was some of Aaron Turner's guitar work in sumac.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not surprised that would be like one of those things they would want all over it because it's not the conventional guitar sound you're going to hear.
Mm-mm. It's not for everyone, but I think it's great. Yeah, definitely one of the slower and moodier tracks on the album, but that's another one that I was like, this is a fucking banger. So I loved it.
Track number 8, Last Light.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 17 minutes.
Yes.
That's not a song. That's a sitcom without the commercials. Okay? It's the sound of the universe resetting itself. You're getting feedback and shouting and bits that make you think it's over. It's not. It's the credits music for reality. By the time it's done, life is only a dream. I need a shot of whiskey, and here's Tom with the weather.
Like Fredo said, on my notes when I was listening to it, I made sure to write down when it came to this track. I specifically wrote down "long as fuck" because it really was. I mean, but it's definitely not a bad thing. I mean, there's some songs that feel like they drag on, and this is not one of them. Extremely epic sounding. When I was listening to it, I was getting flashbacks to like late '90s Neurosis. Like, I mean, like spot on. Just really, really enjoyed it, and yeah, I think that was like the perfect way to end that album.
One thing that's funny on the song, there's almost like a choir part, and it sounds like there's almost like a woman, like in the background. The first time I heard it, I was like, "Who is that?" Like, it's like maybe that's somebody's wife or something. No, it turns out it's Steve Von Till, like singing in falsetto and harmonizing with himself. And he said in an interview that somebody was like, "Who's the woman you got singing with you?" And he started laughing. So, uh, but go buy this record,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
because it's good, but because it's real. And support the arts. You know, wear earplugs. Remember, it's all just a ride, man. It's just a ride.
yeah.
And one last thing. And while you're out there trying to find your soul in the feedback, how about check out something that matters? Check out the Firekeeper Alliance. Uh, it's a great cause. They're doing real good work, and the world needs more people tending the flames and fewer people staring at their phones. Links in the description.
Cool. Kill it.
Oh.